Hello Jim Wood and welcome to my trailer review for Terminator Genisys with a Y. That's right folks, the full 2-minute-ish trailer released today, and yeah, it's from the director of The Four Dark World and some of the Game of Thrones episodes, and it's kind of a sequel slash reboot of the franchise. They're basically trying to go for a full trilogy here folks, with like one film being released every year. That's the one thing in it that's actually worrying me the most, in a sense, is the fact that the film we're actually going to see is not going to be a full story. It's going to be reliant on a further 2 sequels, and that's like not even a guarantee if this movie's going to do that well or not. And that's my biggest worry. From the trailer itself, let's take a look at the trailer. Well, we do have the opening of it. We do have some futuristic landscapes of the actual war. It does look like an actual sequel from Terminator Salvation. So, I mean, must be one of the very few people out there that actually likes Terminator Salvation. I thought it actually was a good actual sequel, a necessary step into the franchise, actually showing the war, actually showing John Connor becoming this kind of legend and showing aspects and things we never saw and linking to the time travel story elements. I thought that was quite cool. And I suppose instead of making a kind of further 2 sequels, it's basically going to do the exact same things we already know what's going to happen, that we've already been explained within the past movies from the first trilogy anyway. They're trying to go a different route. It looks like the events of the original trilogy are still in motion from that point in the trailer. We actually get to see the time travel stuff in it, the actual device, the actual spiral, which is, yes, finally, it's something as an actual Terminator fan I've wanted to see for ages, actually seeing what the fucking time travel machine actually looks like and actually seeing it up and close and the design of it. It looks brilliant, exactly how I imagined it, and it's very similar to the games and stuff like that. It looks awesome. That's one cool aspect of the trailer I really did like. The first kind of futuristic stuff in it actually looks really, really cool. I love the fact that John Connor and Carl Reese are kind of teaming up and best of friends. That makes sense because at the end of the day, John Connor, you know, is the son of Carl Reese, and he's going to keep him close. He's going to keep him, you know, protected, and he's going to become best friends with him probably. They're probably going to have some hidden bonding that, you know, Carl Reese is not in on kind of thing. I really like that, and from the looks of the trailer, it looks like it's setting up what the actual events of the original first Terminator was going to be anyway. He goes in, tries to, you know, save, you know, Sarah Connor kind of thing, because the Terminator's already been sent back through time, so he's gone back through, and it's kind of like, instead of seeing the events of the first Terminator movie where a vulnerable Sarah Connor, she got a big destiny ahead of her kind of thing, she already knows what's going to happen and some weird shit's going on. You've got a liquid Terminator in there as well, you've got Sarah Connor basically come if you want to live, you know, kicking some ass kind of thing, like a shotgun. So a series of events have already been set, and like it says in the trailer, time has been reset. The events of the movies 1, 2, 3, and probably 4, and the, you know, Salvation and stuff, has been completely rewritten through the interference of probably other Terminators and other events. It looks like we've got an older Terminator in it as well, Arnold Schwarzenegger. That is one of the most saving grace I think about the film anyway. I'm not too sure if the film is going to be any particularly that good or not. I'm not sure. End of the day, it's a kind of a dice up in the air kind of thing at the moment. Some aspects of the trailer looked really, really cool. Other bits looked a bit dodgy and looked a bit cheap, and especially some of the CGI moments looked a bit iffy. But one of the saving grace I could say about the film is Arnold Schwarzenegger is going to be in it. We got an older, awesome Arnold Schwarzenegger kicking other Arnold Schwarzenegger's asses. So you got, you know, 6th day all over again kind of thing. At least Arnold Schwarzenegger is going to be the good cheese factor in it. It's going to be the cool factor. He's got the best one-liners, he's got the best kind of cool ass scenes in it for sure. So I think he's going to be really, really cool. That's going to be one of the best aspects of the movie probably, is to see Arnold Schwarzenegger as the Terminator again, and to see a different approach to that character, and to see his evolution practically, and just to see where the specific older version of the Terminator is going to come from, in a sense. I'm curious to see what they'll do with that, and curious to see if he's going to be in the next 2 movies following the sequels as well, obviously. So that's one saving grace I would think about in the movie anyway, but the rest of the movie is a bit up in the air for me at the moment. I'm not too sure. I'm fans of the first 4 movies, I love the first 4. This one, it's got potential to be good, but it looks like it's kind of relying on the new, relying on new audiences. It's obviously going to be a 12 for sure, you can guarantee that. It's obviously going to do a whole new reboot kind of sequel, enough for original fans to come and watch, well, regardless whether it's good or bad, and to get new audiences in the franchise so they can come and watch it and watch our brand new trilogy practically. So as long as they end it, I suppose, as long as there's an ending in sight and they've got a plan, I don't mind as much as long as they don't spit on the face as the first movies do. I mean, the whole idea of time travel and resetting the events of the movies, it's doable. And today, it's got time. The whole franchise is about time travel anyway, so it doesn't matter to me too much. But what they do with the opportunity does matter, and whether they fuck this movie up is a whole new question for me. I don't know. I like the futuristic stuff. I like the time travel elements. Not too sure if the acting is going to be that good, but looks of it, some dodgy moments in there. Some of the action bits don't look particularly that impressive. I don't know. That's my thoughts and opinions on Terminator Genisys. It looks good from Arnold Schwarzenegger. It looks good from the futuristic stuff. I don't know. I just don't know. So what are your thoughts and opinions, guys? Do you think it's going to be a good, brand new, sequel / reboot franchise? Do you think they're going to fuck it up completely? What are your favourite moments in the trailer? Love to know that for sure. Comment down below. In the meantime, Andrew, signing out.